Welcome back to Broken Sword 2, The Smoking Mirror. We're playing as Nico now, and we've gone all the way to England in the British Museum while George is in Ketch's Landing looking for the stone. The stone has gone missing. Oubier turned up just before that happened and the stone went missing, so he is the culprit. He has stolen the fucking stone because he's a knob. Now, we have this key which was left at the scene of the crime. Let us use this key to open stuff.
The key didn't fit this lock.
Okay, so we can't get that. What's in this cabinet?
The cabinet contained a dagger decorated with Mayan designs.
Let us take this dagger then, if we can.
The key unlocked the case.
Okay, now we have the Mayan dagger. We can't take that mirror, I don't think. So, let's see what's behind this curtain over here. The curtain, if we can.
The doors were securely locked.
Let us try and use this dagger to open the door.
The dagger might lever open the doors, but I wasn't going anywhere until I knew where Oubier had gone.
God damn. So that's in a moment's time, I believe we go through there. So let's talk to the attendant. Maybe he'll tell us some shit.
You'll have to be quick, miss. I'm on the phone.
Where's Oubier?
Don't you think it's suspicious that Oubier has urgent business at the docks?
Not in the slightest, young lady. He's gone to oversee the unloading of cargo, an exhibition of Mayan sculpture on loan from Mexico City.
What's the name of the ship?
The Xibalba Princess.
Okay, we found out what we needed to find out. We need to look for that ship. Let's head back to this curtain. We wouldn't have been able to get behind this curtain earlier because this guy was like, hey, get from over there, so now that he's on the phone, we're able to do so. Let's use this dagger.
I levered the handle open with the thin dagger.
Let's make our escape. Okay, we're back in the Caribbean already, guys.
The room had been decorated to resemble the interior of a sailing ship. It was disturbingly effective.
Cool, so we're inside the museum. Let's investigate. Okay. What's this?
It was an actual pirate ship chart.
What's this?
It was an old wooden barrel. Maybe it was from Ketch's ship. Yow! I should have known better than to put my hand in there. Grandma Stobart had a nasty experience in a water butt once.
Let's look at the portrait. Actually, first, before we do any of that, let's have a look in the sea chest.
It was Captain Ketch's sea chest. Its battered appearance hinted at salty tales of maritime adventure and swashbuckling. Long months at sea with a rum-sodden, mutinous crew, hardtack and scurvy. And this chest, full to the brim with Ketch's loot, pearls, diamonds, emeralds, and doubloons. On the other hand, it could have been full of spare blankets.
Let's open it up. See what's inside.
Surprise!
Jesus!
What the? Who are you?
I'm Emily.
What were you doing in there, Emily?
Hiding. What are you doing here?
Grown-up stuff.
Grown-ups? I'm never going to grow up, I'm not. You shouldn't be here. What's your name?
I'm George.
Pleased to meet you, Jaws.
George.
Jaws,
Jeez.
make your mind up.
Alright, let's ask Emily some questions.
What can you tell me about Captain Ketch?
That's him on the wall, in the picture.
Yeah? Boy, that's interesting.
He was a sailor captain. This is his house.
Let's ask about her friend Rio.
Why don't you go play with Rio?
I'm not allowed.
How come?
'Cause Aunt Frost says I'm not allowed out of the house. That's why, Mr. Nosy Beak.
Too bad. Why don't you ask your other aunt if you can play with Rio?
Aunt Mina's cuckoo. Aunt Frost says so. She says when the Lord handed out common sense, Aunt Mina was off getting double portions of chin.
That Rio's a smart kid. He helped me outwit Bronson.
Rio is clever. He can spit ever so far.
Alright, let's ask her what she knows about the stone.
Look, an ancient Mayan stone.
Is that a magic stone?
Well, I don't know about that.
No.
Would you like to play darts?
No?
Oh, come on. I'll throw, you catch.
That's dangerous. Darts will stick in me and make me bleed.
Do you know how to use a theodolite?
We don't learn anything about surveying at my school. Not until 5th grade.
Right then, so that's Emily Ketch, who's in a box for some reason. Or a chest, rather. Let's have a look around here.
Hard a port, bosun. Aye, aye, Captain Stobart. She cannot take it, Captain. My lad's dead. Abandon ship.
Alright, cool. George having a whale of a time. Let's have a look at the portrait.
Captain Frederick Ketch, 1570. Around his neck was a cross. Maybe he was a part-time pirate. The portrait might have made a nice souvenir, but it was too large to carry.
Alright, so we know to study out the cross in his portrait. What's this bell?
It was a ship's bell. 2 bells and all's well. Pirates were cool.
Indeed they were. Especially Monkey Island games, they're awesome. So, let's ask Emily about that cross in the picture, if we can.
Why don't you run along and play?
Aunt Mina told me. Stay out of mischief.
Well, that doesn't mean you have to stay indoors, does it? On a beautiful day like today?
There's a storm coming.
Oh, nuts. You don't know that.
I do so. I can see the whole world from the window.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm busy. That cross you're wearing, Emily,
It's my lucky Jesus cross.
it's just like the one Captain Ketch wore.
Uh-huh.
Can I borrow it?
Uh-uh.
What would you trade for that cross, Emily?
A puppy.
Well, I don't happen to have a puppy in my pocket right now. Can you think of anything else you'd trade?
Don't know.
Alright. Oh, hang on, what's this? Shall we take the quill? Let's take the quill. My quill.
That might come in useful in ticklish situations.
What else is here?
What you doing, Jaws?
I'm just borrowing this feather, that's all.
Why?
I might be able to make use of it.
You're gonna steal it. That's bad. I'm gonna tell on you.
No, don't do that.
Why not?
Well, because I'm not stealing, just borrowing.
Take note of how she turned around. That was deliberate, that wasn't a glitch. Anyway, let's move on. Actually, I think I'm out of time. Let's examine a few more things before I go.
It was a beautifully crafted model of a sailing ship.
Can I have it?
The ship looked too fragile to touch.
Fair enough. What's this?
It was an old book with spidery writing covering the open pages.
And what's this?
It was an actual pirate ship chart.
Well guys, we'll be doing a bit more examination. We'll be looking at more stuff. We'll be trying to trade something with Emily to get that cross off her. And that'll all be done in the next part, hopefully. I'll see you guys soon. Farewell.